WinMill Software presents Clarity version 13.2 Portfolio Basics. Clarity portfolios are leveraged by project management offices and executive leadership worldwide to make key strategic business decisions. Solid portfolio management can be the difference between fiscally sound investments and financial chaos. A logical grouping of projects or other investment types, such as ideas or services, can be populated manually or dynamically to make up a portfolio. Key investment metrics are easily filterable and viewable in the portfolio. Key metrics can be aggregated to acquire the total sum for the portfolio of investments. Portfolios allow investment ranking to assist with approve, postpone, or reject decisions on proposed engagements. In the following recorded session, you will learn how to compare selected financial aggregations of projects with the portfolio budget. Hello, this is Jim Wall with WinMill Software, and for this session we're going to go through the basics of a portfolio. So a portfolio is a logical grouping of projects such as business units. Generally it's used by PMO management, people in finance, executives, and sometimes senior executives as well. So here we've opened up a demo portfolio called Healthcare Evaluation Plan, and I'm going to go through some important attributes that are in this general properties screen. The first being the start and finish date. So these are very important because this determines the financial slice of the financials that we're going to capture from all the projects that are part of this portfolio. So in this example, we're looking at January 1st through the end of December 2013. So basically a calendar year 2013 portfolio. And what this means is if we bring in multi-year projects, so projects that had financials in 2012, 2013, and 2014, the only financials we're going to see here as far as the aggregation are the ones that fall in 2013 from the current plan of record. We also pull financials from the latest approved budget as well. Going down to targets, this is where we can set our target budget for our portfolio. So if this is by business unit and I'm a business unit manager, I have my target budget for my business unit, and I want to make sure that all the current projects that are doing work for the business unit fall into that budget. And as you can see here, that total budget is broken down between capital and operating. Also, an important attribute here is this last sync date. I can dynamically bring in projects into this portfolio based on a query. And as financials get updated on these projects, occasionally I want to sync this portfolio to make sure I'm getting the latest and greatest on that financial information. And with that, we're going to go ahead and click on the Financials tab. For this basics, we're just going to look at the aggregation of financials for the projects in this portfolio. There's a lot of other functionality and Clarity portlets as well. For example, the waterline allows me to rank projects. So if I have proposed projects and I don't have enough budget to approve all of them, this allows me to rank by metrics such as business alignment, risk, priority, return on investment, and give me a recommendation on which projects of these proposed based on my available budget to go ahead and approve. So here we're going to click on Financials. And here for demo purposes, this portfolio only has 2 projects. And under Financials, we have a portlet called Investment Planning by Period. And each project in this portlet is going to have a line item. And in this line item, we're looking at the planned and actual cost based on the current plan of record. This portlet is configurable. So these attributes that you see here that we're seeing metrics on, I can remove them, I can add them. As mentioned earlier, we are also capturing metrics from the last approved budget. I can bring in those metrics. And also here I have a time-scaled value, and I went ahead and changed this to quarters. So by default it's by month, but this is configurable, and as you can see for 2013 I have quarters 1 through 4. For this first project, you can see that I have financials for all 4 quarters. For that second project, I only have financials for Q4. For that second project, there are financials in 2014, but as mentioned earlier, we're only capturing the financials for 2013 as far as this portfolio view. Going through these columns, so here is the planned cost for each line item for each project, and on the bottom we have the aggregation. So the total cost for both of these projects is currently $248,734. Our portfolio budget of $250,000, which you saw earlier were reset on the Properties tab, is $250,000. So as far as our planned estimated cost and our budget, we're pretty much there. And then here's that planned budget for each project broken down into capital and operating. And here are the actual costs, so the burn cost to date, total at $168,000. And here's the breakdown between those actual costs between capital and operating. And here's the planned cost remaining. So based on our total planned cost estimate and what's been burned so far, we're showing that we have a little over $80,000 left remaining. And here's the aggregation of our planned benefit. We see we have a planned benefit for the first project. We don't see anything for the second project. That doesn't necessarily mean there is no planned benefit for the second project, but there isn't any planned benefit for 2013. And so this concludes this recorded session to go through portfolio basics and how we can see the aggregated numbers of the logical grouping of projects in our portfolio. About WinMill. WinMill software provides the services you need to effectively utilize CA Clarity to improve project, portfolio, financial, and resource management for your organization. They are preferred services partner and advanced channel partner of CA Technologies. Over 650 Clarity professional services implementations since 2004. For more information, contact the WinMill account manager at inquiry@winmill.com or 1-888-711-6455.